Hello and welcome to the Robot is Dead Gaming channel. I'm Robot, and you stopped by to watch me play some Phasmophobia. It's been a while since I dropped in, and I'm super stoked to do it. Oh, look, my camera wasn't working. I'm gonna do it again. All right, hello and welcome to the Robot is Dead Gaming channel. I'm Robot, and if you haven't hit that like, please hit the like. If you haven't subscribed, think about subscribing. I'm a little bit bigger on the YouTube side these days. I haven't really dropped by Twitch and giving you guys any kind of like love lately, and I feel very guilty, but work has been taking off. And let me make sure I'm still coming in. I am. All right, fantastic. So now that we've got everything up and going here, let's go ahead and get started. Let's hit the single player. Now they've released this new diner map, and I've only had a couple games on it. I've hung around long enough to do the Easter egg on Diner, and I don't really know much about it. So since you're dropping in, we're going to learn about the map together. In my last couple games that I was on, I ended up getting this title tag thing, money bags. Money bags evidently means I've spent so much money in game, and you get a trophy, and when you get that trophy, it unlocks this title card. I didn't know that. I think that that's an existing thing that already happened, and they're just now incorporating it now. So if you have the trophy, you play a few games, then you unlock it, then that's where that comes from. My understanding. Twitch Drop did the cool diner donut thing. That's pretty neat. I think I got the holographic version because I was early. And then there's another one for doing the Easter egg on that map. This one. So if you do the Easter egg map on the diner map, and the Easter egg's really easy. You can see it on YouTube. There's intros everywhere. About 5 minutes. And you know, I'm actually going to walk around. We'll reenact doing the Easter egg while we're on the map, just for giggles. I think because I haven't had a warm up, we'll start on professional with 3 evidences. Yeah. No. You know what? Turn the heat up. And let's go the diner. And this is exciting. This is a really exciting new map. It's a new vibe that hasn't been, it hasn't really been messed with yet. I'm still getting stuff pulled up, so be patient with me. Okay, fantastic. I've got it pulled up off to the side here. So let's get a view of the new map. This is it, guys, the new diner map, and everyone had been looking forward to this for some time, including me, and the hype was unreal. And there's a lot of cool interactables in there, but here's a nice view from the outside. I like how all these new maps, they add context, and the context usually is like a story that you can make up in your head about what's going on, right? It seems the police have pulled up, the door's open to the police car, and what's happened to them, who knows? But we do know that the pie of the day is only $1.50 and it's cherry flavor. All right. Let's go ahead and we'll grab the usual. The usual, if you've been by my channel, we lead camera, most of the time thermo, and dots, usually. But you know, that doesn't give us a great view of the map that way. Let's go ahead and just walk around with the flashlight and take a look. Or we could do headlamp. Is that headlamp? Oh yeah, we could do headlamp. Yeah, I don't know. I've never been a headlamp guy. That's going to get me killed. So we are on nightmare difficulty. 2 evidences will be shown and 1 will be hidden. All right. Get some interactables as soon as you walk in. Look at that. There must be a campsite nearby that they're advertising for. Oh, in the diner menu. Well, I'd like to have, you know, there's credit card payment processing. Very entertaining. A bell. I'm ringing the bell. Hey, demons, it's your boy. Come out and see me. I threw my flashlight down in the beginning. Here it is. Yeah, demons, come out and see me. It's your boy. All right. Turn the audio up a little bit for me. I was in a party chat somewhere, and oh, did you hear that? Oh, things are getting thrown around. These doors don't stay open. I'm gonna have to get used to that. Oh, look, there's eggs on the counter. You can pick up the eggs. Oh, you can break the eggs. Okay. Now this is cinema. Okay. All right, let's not get distracted making omelets. Let's lock in. All right, so this is a kitchen area. Okay. We're just doing a full little tour here. We need to... All right, I did play enough to figure out where the power was. You know, if you could get a ghost in these areas, this is like real claustrophobic. Let's see. The power, most of the time, from the couple games that I played, spawns on right side. Just to let you know. What if I got a ghost in the manager's office? That'd be crazy. Alright, we can turn some of these lights on. They're dingy type of, like the ultraviolet type lights, you know. I hear stuff getting thrown around. It's happening. Now, I'm trying to remember some of the Easter egg steps, but I am going to kind of walk you around so you know a little bit of what's up. Part of it involves this safe. You have to have the code to that safe and it lets you in. There's like money in the safe. You put the money in the safe in a vending machine. And some of it has to do with you get coins for this. Oh no, you get a debit card. You get a debit card for the ATM machine. Just go watch the intro on YouTube. And it's a 5-minute little Easter egg that you can do. If I walk past something, we're gonna grab it, and we really still need to find our ghost room. And my sanity's probably just dropping running around in here. Look at that. That's liminal as hell, right? Alright. We got a bathroom ghost? Huh? Is this ghost a freak? Somebody gonna match my freak? No? No takers? Check this out, though. Check this out. How cool is that? Oh! I better not let that go on too long, they'll demonetize me. Oh, and it looks like we have an ad break in a minute and a half, so I'm gonna go ahead and try and kind of make my way through here a little bit quicker. What if we had a ghost in the dining room? We're dropping sanity quick, so we ought to see some activity. Ah! Ah! I would continue to play music stuff. You know, I think I can do that. I think they'll just silence me, right? All right, you got a taste of the vibe. I can't play too much music. They'll demonetize me. I'm sure you understand. You know, I don't have enough of a following to be demonetized anyway. So but you get the drift, okay? Yeah, YouTube loves muting my clips and cut me off when I put music on, so I can't have music on from games. Okay, so we had our event just happen in here, but let's go ahead and grab some more things for the investigation. And let's look for a couple of the easy telltale signs that we usually look for. Oh, ad break time. See you in a minute. Oh, we were in an ad, and I was going. You know, I'm lucky I'm a YouTuber. I'm really lucky I'm a YouTuber. If I was a full-time Twitch guy, you guys would just murder me. Well, while you were gone, I'm gonna recap. I was going through some of the musical stuff. We looked at Arcade Machine. Now we're gonna do a quick little look for Orbeez real quick. We still don't have our ghost room down, but we do have the power on. We're gonna kind of keep an ear to the ground because we've been messing around in here long enough to get hunted now. If we're talking your demon fae. What's weird is I've been hearing stuff getting flipped around. Okay. Also, I want to walk around and let you know about finding the numbers to the safe code. One is you're in a few weird spots. One is here, over here. See that 5 right there? So keep that in your head. It's a 5. Let's take a shot of sanity so we don't get hunted while we've been exploring the map. So there's a 5, right? There's a 7, or is that? It looks like a 1. It's a 1. Tumbleweed. How cool is this right here? This is a nice little screenshot. Breakfast is served between there's a 6 o'clock in there. Was I carrying a third thing? Maybe not. Let's get a motion detector. That'll help us too. I'm so excited to have fun in the diner map that I'm dropping stuff. I'm running off with stuff. We're having a good time. I don't remember where the last number is though, guys. There's another number somewhere. Sometimes there's a hiding spot here. I do know that. I played enough to, and look, you can get away with a little bit here. We need to be taking a look around for hiding spots. I've used some of these bathroom stalls. I'm glad Phasmo made another small map because if I could tell you how many times I've played Tanglewood with my friends. Oh, you see that, guys? This is the most unorthodox way to find the ghost room ever. Doing it this way. I'm hearing stuff getting thrown around. What if we take the spirit box? Are you there? Are you friendly? Are you French? An elderly individual. All right. It's in the kitchen. And he's also elderly. All right. Let's get some eyes on the situation, shall we? There hasn't been a lot of activity, I think, other than that one time. If you remember the one event that we did have, let's leave this book out, just in case he's a writer. Other than that one time we got pushed in, thanks for stopping by the way, if you're dropping in. The one time we got pushed in right there with that event, the ghost wasn't whole-bodied. And it hasn't been doing a lot. Oh my god. Hey, what's up, Connie? How's it going? Alright. Let's put some dots in here. We're just we're getting freaked out on a Saturday morning. How you doing, Connie? What's the temp in here? It's not cold. We just got spirit box in here, but it's not cold. Or is it cold in the freezer? Whoa! I'm getting airballed. Let's go ahead and say no, Oni, but we knew that. Alright. Let's get locked in a little bit more in that cooler area. I think the spirit box like maybe leaked through here. Alright, look, where are you? Alright, I get it, you're talking to me. Hold on. Object thrown. Nailed it. We're goated. Translucent, just an onion head. Alright, we're gonna leave that out. Doesn't seem to be any kind of Orbeez. Temp's good. Temp's good for Ghost Room, but... That was a hunt. Holy shit. Oh, I was shaking. Just a little bit of sweat there. Alright, now the ghost is making us sweat. Let's take a sanity. Let's get a Cruci in that room. And let's rule out Wraith. And maybe possibly get UV. Yeah, if you haven't played this map yet, I highly recommend it. That wasn't a hiding spot. That was just, I was getting ready for like a weird kind of like wannabe looping situation. I was going to use this table to loop or something. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking, but you could if you think about it. I mean, look, right? You're just going to fight with that door. Make sure you let the door up. And you could, in essence, probably loop here. And maybe we'll try that in a little bit. We'll smudge and run. I have used this hiding spot over here in the middle of a pinch. I've used this. It's very, it seems very organic right here, but I've also gotten killed in that spot, so I definitely wouldn't recommend it. Alright, let's, another hunt. I just took sanity. It's only like a good 20 or 30%. Hold my beer, Mr. Officer. All right, let's go back in. This time with the power of our friend Mr. Jesus. All right, we're going back in with Mr. Jesus. I do think that it might be a shade, though. But no, it's not shade, because we have Spirit Box. Maybe Phantom? Get this Cruci down. What would we need for Phantom, if we wanted that? I forget. Dots or UV? Can you taunt the ghost in this game? No. Well, I mean, I think you could yell over voice. You could yell at them, and then they'll come at you during a hunt. if you consider that taunting. Okay. Glow stick time. No UV, but we just ruled out Wraith. So that's good. Let's see if anything's changed. If this is still our ghost room. It is. 33.9. That's good and close. What about here? I don't know if they technically have sectioned this off to where they classified that as a room boundary between this and here. Cunny, to catch you up, we're kind of learning this map. That's why my hiding spots have been really bogus. Hiding behind that dining room table. Where I put it right here. There it is. I didn't cut the light on in here, so definitely not. Is it? I've never played the game before, but I have it. Oh, you should give it a shot. It's easy to learn, difficult to master. Not Mare, because it turned on the light. Alright, so every time it walks through salt, we get a shot at UV. It's like a roll. Shake my glow stick already. What? What? No way. How is that an interactable? That's cool. Okay, so the ghost just started making whipped cream iced coffee. Is my camera still in here? Yeah. Let's get... What else could we do? Let's get our EMF in here. We don't even have all of our evidences in here. I've been getting carried away having fun. Yeah. You're missing out since you haven't jumped in the game. You gotta jump in sometime. It's really fun. Let's get that guy in there. We need to start carrying a smudge. We need to start thinking pretty proactively. Let's see if we can get an EMF 5. Because we know it's hiding in evidence, so... What if, I did start doing this with the interactables. I started carrying these around. You can get ghost interactions with some of these, which is funny. So, like, we could maybe get the ghost to process a credit card transaction or ring the bell. Keep your ears peeled, though, because it's been hunting. All right, mess with this. Quit making iced coffee and ring the bell or make a credit card transaction. Swipe here. Getting whispered at. If we hear a random ringing of the bell or someone doing Apple Pay, all right, cut this light off. It's gonna. Oh, our crucie's burned up. Let's get our camera and some of our things together so we can at least start pulling together some kind of evidence. Because I've been joking around and, you know, pay attention in school, kids. Don't be a delinquent. We could be getting sound recording and photos, and we already have our camera. You know, we're not a truck princess. We haven't even checked our camera the entire time. What's going on our camera? That's an interaction. Can we record that? We did. Is that a double? Whoops. It's doubling up on recordings. Stop. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Also, let's get a book in the actual room instead of messing around. Don't! Never even grabbed the camera. Always hands full, just... Oh, it ring the bell! Ghost said dinner's ready. Alright. I'm gonna need you to chill real quick. Alright. We're gonna have to make it hunt to get the results that we're looking for. It's inevitable at this point. And we're probably gonna use, that was an attempted hunt. We're probably gonna use that loop spot. We're gonna find out whether it works or not anyway. We've got enough time to hang out in here for one more. And let's, yep. Got that. Let's grab more smudges, because it's about to go down. So, to me... Oh, thanks, Connie. That means a lot. Thank you so much. You're going to make me cry, okay? I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for being generous. That means so much to me. Okay, so let's get our evidence items together. I'm gonna go as far as to say my phantom guess is actually out now. Just because of that whole-bodied event that we just saw. I'm not saying that that's off the table, but I'm saying that's probably off the table. I'm kind of nervous that we're going to get a hunting situation. I'm not going to have a hiding spot. Yeah. We left our sound recorder right here in the door. Let's get this turned on. Okay, hold up. We have gotten a successful fuse turned off. Now, that's no gin, but we already knew that, right? Yeah, we already knew that. Did we hear items being thrown in that room? I did. I kept hearing items. That's a thing. No mimic. I haven't seen orbs the whole entire time. Maybe a yokai, because every time it's hunted, it hasn't gotten me. So I'm given a little bit of that inclination to think that maybe it's a stupid ghost. Do we have any ghost writing? Did that happen? That's EMF 5. EMF 5, chat. Spirit or twins? I bet you, if I had to say, I'm going to pull up a timer. This is how you do this. I'm going to go ahead and let you know for all the first-time players in chat and people who just don't know. Twins would be a little bit more active right now. The reason why I'm inclined to think spirit and how we're going to test that theory is in between hunts, when a spirit is smudged, it has to wait 2 or 3 minutes. I think it's 3 minutes. You'll notice the time is impeccable. The distance between the time is long between hunts. We've been in here. We've been hanging out in the dark. We're basically asking for it right now. I'm going to make sure that I smudge it in the face, but we need to confirm that we have a decent hiding spot. Like, not a little one, like a pretty good one. Twins would be way more active right now. In the beginning, it wouldn't have been so touch and go. And I might be wrong about this. There's always a chance you're wrong. The reason why we ruled out Wraith is because it stepped in the salt. But let's get a situation where we can smudge him in the face, maybe occupy a stall, a royal throne, the porcelain throne, maybe in this corner back here. Yeah. Let's go in this corner. Do these work too? Yeah. convenient. I really need to become a headlamp person too. If you're not, you should. When you do start the game, use headlamps. Don't be like me. Now we got various interactions going on around us. All right, we're gonna get our positive smudge here. Watch this. Onion head. Want to know something funny, chat? I just realized. This is how cold I am at the game. This is how cold and how long it's been since I played. If you weren't watching in the chat as I've been playing, homie hasn't been carrying a lighter. A smudge doesn't work. XXXXX. If you don't have a freaking lighter. All right. That was stupid. Now we're going to conduct our tests. There's going to be a hunt right there. Now another thing that we could be listening for right there is the footstep sound. How it was very. We're actually going to go ahead and circle it because I think we know already. Right now I'm just being extra. But the footstep sound with twins, it's going to be a slight bit slower or a slight bit faster. So, okay, the Cruci burn, we caught that. We're going to use this same nifty little hiding spot. It worked. So, and I like this corner with you. I like this corner with your back to a wall here. You're given a little bit of security. And I didn't know about this spot before right now. We just now kind of invented that. So now if you play the diner map, you're sort of equipped. Having your back to this wall here, we know this room is good. It's not, even if, look at all these paintings thrown around. Nice. It's like a drag car or something. It's a beautiful little outdoor scene there. Oh, get your kicks on Route 66. All right. All right, for real this time. We're actually, we're equipped. We've got our timer out, ready for 3 minutes. Any minute now, Ghosty. It'd be cool if we had a light on in this room so we could see. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, here it comes. Hey, yo, bitch. Okay. So, we know for a fact that we smudged homie in the face. This spot hasn't let us down. I don't think it's going to now. Now, to assist this, we might have to sit in the dark. Where are these other lights at? I'm trying to figure out which light is which. I'm just over here flicking stuff. These lights are like freaky. All right, look. In the dark over here, we know we're draining our sanity. The timer's at 1:25. Now, something that could fool you is when the ghost came out to hunt, it it seemed like it was slowing down because we had a visual of it. And I used to call, which ghost was it? Really, really bad. The slow blinker. If you know in chat, let me know. The one that blinks slow. Oni. I used to call Onis really, really bad. I'm giving you this lesson while I'm waiting on the next hunt. I used to call Onis really, really bad. It's easy to call a phantom because you'll lose them. But the Oni slow blink is really, really hard to pin down. I don't know. You just have to watch it a lot because you could think you're dealing with a ghost that's visually slower. It's a trick that your mind will play on you. You'll think that the ghost is visually moving slower when it's actually just a slow blink. Oh, wow. Thank you for the follow. That's awesome. I just got the pop-up that my follower goal has been met. I'm really blown away by the generosity today. I've done countless streams where I haven't gotten this much love, and thanks to Cunny and also whoever clicked to follow. Thank you so much. Okay. It's been a long time. We can call Spirit. This is 250. We've been sitting in the dark. Thank you, Connie. I hope you're rocking out there in the free world. That was 3 minutes. Oh, did you? I'll have to hit the follow back and see if I can catch you sometime. Should hunt by now. It's been over 3 minutes since I smudged you in the face. Yeah, the 3 minute lead time, that's how you know you're dealing with the spirit. And yeah, if you get the chance to, if you ever wanted to stream this is a fun game to stream too. It's really awesome. Here, I just hit you with that follow back. Yeah, so now we know. We could, it would be extra to like low sanity, sit around and do the getting the extra evidence and stuff like that, but just for the sake of entertainment, we're just going to keep it rocking. We do want to put down some more games today, and I've spent a lot of time in this game demonstrating how I got to this conclusion.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
So let's look also at some of the details there. I walked right past the bone in the office too. I knew where it was. I just kept telling myself mentally I was going to go back and take a picture of it and then didn't. All right, what do we know in the detail here? Yeah, it was a long game. We know that. 152 objects moves, 188 interactions, 10 events, 5 hunts. Yes. Yeah, you got it, Connie. I'll drop by. I'll turn the notifications on if I see you on and I'm near a phone or a laptop or something. I'll come see you. All right, let's see. Let's get it on again. We're just kind of. Oh, thanks, Apple. I appreciate you, and also thanks for stopping by. All right, let's get this. Now we're gonna do this a little bit more sped up now. Now that because the first game we were doing a little bit of a like a look around, talk, and just explore. We threw some eggs in the kitchen, having a good time. This time, we're going to do things a little bit more traditionally how I like to do them, which is a little bit more run and gun. And what I mean by run and gun is I go in here, I drop in, I'm going for fuse box, I'm looking for orbs off the rip, And we're gonna nail down the ghost room pretty quick, because I'm not gonna be messing around as much. But I am gonna continue to joke around because I'm a clown. But and we might still take our ring bell with us too, and see if we can get some more interactions that way. And it would be really cool if one of the ghosts would do Apple Pay. I don't think I don't think you can do anything with that. Let's find another interactable and use it. I am streaming on PS5, Cunny. That's the way I like to stream, but most of the people I know that stream, they prefer to do it on computer, but I got the integrated PS camera and all the side stuff pulled up. Speaking of which, let me make sure that I'm good on that. All the side stuff pulled up so that makes it easier for me. Trying to figure out if this ghost is taking a poo right now. Did you hear that, chat? I heard that. Maybe in the kitchen again? I can hear it. Come on. Alright. This, when you don't see Orbeez, this is another way that I find the ghost room pretty quick. Temp. Stuff's getting banged around. Bingo. Alright. A little bit of open air. You can see nothing's ever out of place in this game. Damn, that makes a lot of noise, doesn't it? Nothing's ever out of place in this game. If you see stuff out of the way and you kind of like tell yourself in your head, you're like, this doesn't look right. A lot of the time, if it doesn't look right, it's because it's not right. Now, there's a few instances where it's not like that. There's a few instances where it's, things will be out of place, but it's context on the map. New Bleasdale, for instance. Alright. What I don't like is there's not really a whole lot of room to... Look at that. Alright, hold on. Let me slow down and give you guys a good view of what that was. Orbs are usually where the ghost is, too. There it is. See that? See that little thing? There? The sparkle? Yeah, that's him. He's here cooling. Literally cooling. He's in a walk-in freezer. Boom. Okay. I don't know, did I just get turned around right there? I just had like a mini aneurysm in this claustrophobic room. Alright, we've got a donut? Okay. What of these, how long have you streamed? Not, well, you know, in the past year, I started to lean into it, but with my new job, I've been really, really busy and haven't had the time to get into it as much. My real platform, if you want to see me upload weekly, is YouTube, and it's Robot Is Dead Gaming on YouTube. There's got to be like a little bit more interactable like that. Can I pick up that fan? I cannot. I'm specifically looking for maybe another cool interactable. Whoa, somebody broke a light. Tell me you're mad without telling me you're mad. Another way you can always check to see if the ghost is hunting is if that door closes and locks, you know it's on like Donkey Kong in there. Okay. That's for your smudge. Cruci. And a book. We don't need the smudge. Let's have a little bit of... Let's put our money where our mouth is. Do a little more testing. Can't be safe all the time, right? We did see this thing comes up. Yeah. Whoa, that's interactable, right? Where's the TV though? Oh. No way. Creepy TV. Well, here, let's see if the ghost wants to change the channel. That would be cool. Another way you can tell whether a ghost is hunting or not is whether or not you can turn on or off that TV. TVs usually don't work when a ghost is hunting. Lights on, we know it's not a mirror. You still in here? You are still in here. Every ghost is a shade with the lights on. Right in this book. And let's continue getting interactions too. I don't like this room. It makes me feel... It's a door. Okay. Successfully freaked out. I'm panicking, I'm just not showing it. Yeah, it does feel trapped. I don't like it, Cuddy. Or Nate. Oh, that's Nate talking. What's up, Nate? Cunny's been active in my chat. I was used to talking to him. I looked pretty quick. I called you the homie. Alright. It does feel trapped though. Look, see that, Nate? Where I'm going to leave and I'm having a mini aneurysm because of how small that freaking room is. Alright. Nate's mom. Nate's mom has got it going on. Nate's mom has got it going on. That's what I was thinking of. That song in my head. All right. Eyes on the situation. Still got Orbeez in there, so we know it's legit. Haven't played Phas in a while. Got a new laptop, and it sucks balls. Oh no. You know, I don't think it's all your new laptop's fault. Oh, what's up, Connie? I see the... How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I heard... Now, I don't know this because... Is it hunting? I heard... I don't know this because I'm not a PC person. And that's the good thing about having a really good console. Is that... There you are. What's up, homie? Alright, dude just came out to say, what's up? And then went right back to his domicile, right? Huh? Huh? Let's go... It wasn't fast.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
You know, this would be an interesting map if you wanted to... yeah, big uh-oh. I shit the bed. And it happens! What is important is that you never go broke. Like I am right now. I have $658. We have to pull it together right now. Because if we don't, we're gonna be homeless. And it's because I like to play around. I'm not like other streamers. You come for the chaos on my channel. You come for, I'm gonna have fun. And if you, Robot is actually dead. How do you think the name happened? How do you think it happened, huh? How do you think you just got the lore and that wasn't filler? Alright, so this time we have to lock in a little bit. Like I said, if we don't lock in, we're gonna be homeless. Do you want to see me sleeping on the street, chat? I don't think you do. You don't. Did you know I was on insert shopping site here and getting a copy of Steph Curry's new book because I'm a huge Steph Curry fan, and I found out that the owner of Patagonia came out with a book. It's like Billionaire Dirtbag or whatever, and he used to Orbeez. I guess that people who do hikes and stuff in the mountains end up sleeping in the dirt. Guy got really rich, gave it all away to save the environment. Pretty interesting idea for a book, right? I almost ordered it. I was this close. Okay. Positive orbs is a great start. We also have a ghost room. Let's take advantage of this before... Oh, yeah, you did ask what other games I stream. I'm sorry, I forgot to answer. A little bit of all kinds of stuff, and my YouTube is a great place to see that. Basically just whatever I get my hands on. I like to play a lot of like story games when I'm outside of this realm of stuff. I like to play anything with a story, something with a story that takes over. I like being involved in anything immersive that has a story a lot of the time. And here lately, though, I've been doing reviews on all kinds of stuff, and that's why I keep shamelessly plugging the YouTube, is because the reviews are easier to get it and go. But I like playing Phas. I used to do a little bit of the FPS side of things, kind of leaning out of that, but used to be into kind of Call of Duty. Big zombies player. You wouldn't take me for a zombies guy, but I am. I was into zombies for a minute. So yeah, and also I'm open to suggestions too. Like if you say, "Oh yeah, that'd be a really neat game. I'd like to watch you play." You never know, I might do it. All right, we do have orbs, so let's keep in mind that. Look at that. Let's keep in mind that. Huh? I did not know those were there. I really got to start paying attention to where they put light switches. Alright, let's go negative spirit box. We're running around with the smudge this time because we're not going to get caught with our pants down. Yo, what's up, dude? I just was trying to walk past you to get to the camera! He took it personal. And, he said, "Screw you guys, I'm out." Let's get a couple more evidence things. Let's get Cruci. I really don't want to die young. Yeah. And we're just going to repetitively run around with the smudge because evidently if we're not carrying it, you know, all hell breaks loose. Alright. Alright, we know you're a cook. Hey, ring the bell. Hey, ring the bell. Why are you ringing the bell out here? Quit roaming. Why I like using, if it's around here, why I like using the temp gauge is because it's a quantitative number. Yeah. That's a room switch. Let's go. It's not a Goryo, we need that. Just watching for the room switch. Room switch means no Goryo. It's good muscle memory to have that stuff in your head, just in case. I have no idea what game I should stream. Well, whatever you like to play. Here lately, I've been playing a lot of Skate, but I don't think that that's like a lot of fun to watch someone stream. I like watching more of these situations, like what we're doing right now, because it's fun, interactive, and it unfolds every different type of way. But whatever you like doing, you should do what you like doing, and the rest just kind of comes with it. We're in the ghost room and we're not getting a whole lot of action here. Let's make sure that we're... Yeah, I can see my own breath in here. There's a room boundary somewhere here. You can see me passing over it. Yeah. So evidently they put a room boundary here. This must technically be a different room. Okay. So right in front of the table, we just figured it out, chat. Right in front of the table, they put a boundary right there. And another way you can tell, someone really good showed me this. I'll show you guys a neat little trick. So here's a motion sensor. You can take this motion sensor. I think it works with. It's either motion sensors or audio detectors. My memory is not that great. You can put them in different divided areas. So if you take a motion sensor, like we did, and an audio detector, like this. These audio detectors come up on the TV in the van, and will have a room name on it, and you can figure out where the boundary is. Why do I got this weird feeling I'm going to get hunted right now? So here, and we know now that over here is technically a different room, right? We're doing this for educational purposes, because we want to know. Where is dude? Maybe he's behind the table. Okay. So check this out. They should have named these different names since we figured out. Yes, they did. Wow. Okay. So now we have it quantitative. That's pretty neat to see. You have, and that's, hear those noises? Those are noises that are happening right there. And we also have, if you're a Van Princess, we also have a little bit of feed here. It turned on the jukebox. Oh, that's funny. You can't make this stuff up. There he is. And evidently he really likes this one song that's going to get me demonetized. It's okay. Connie hit me with the sub, so the groceries are paid for. Alright. Let's make that stop. Let's not and say we did, Ghosty. Alright, EMF, we're getting multiple interactions. We only have orbs, so we better get our shit together. Alright. That's you. That's you right there. And I have no evidence gaining items because pay attention in school. Let's get dots. Okay. Yeah, that was a hunt. The whole time I was trying to get my act together there. Back to back. What if it was a banshee? That'd be crazy, right? It's probably not. It's probably like a mare or something. It's probably something like that, isn't it? Oh! Let's go! We're homeless! Oh, that's so funny. Now we're about to do this broke boy style. I have a broke boy class, right? At least we got the ghost right. Alright. Let's enable that. Enable my broke boy class. Let's not. Well, Cunny, and I had a hunt. I backed up, went to a hiding spot, went to escape after the hunt. It hunted again. It was a banshee. Banshees are really like aggressive, predatory. Dude's not gonna hold back. He's here. He's here. It's very, since there's not multiple floors, too. Yeah, they're gonna run around and do events on you, drain your sanity, and they usually, if you're in a public game, like if you're in a public instance, they pick a target and they follow that target around.
Got the intel.
And
Looks like this is to be a tough one. We've had reports of
like they'll like during a hunt,
left in a hurry.
once the truck guy gets done talking, during a hunt they'll actually like dodge one person to go to their designated target. And I don't know, I had a weird sinking feeling that I was like, well, this seems like it could be a banshee. And it turns out my suspicions were right. That doesn't always happen. I could have swore I was wrong, but that's notorious for doubting myself. But that was neat that happened live on Candy Camera. Let's see if we can find this fuse box. Now we've got to start taking the game seriously. I've got to quit clowning around like I do, because I get carried away clowning around and having a good time. I'm just having a good time streaming, since it's just been work a lot lately. It hasn't been as much fun stuff. So to jump in and have a little bit of fun, I'm having a blast. Alright, that sounded like toilet noises or sink noises or like water gurgling. Okay, that's your room right here. See that fog in the air? Oh, yeah. Here. Let's put that here. I haven't gotten a positive on dots like this whole sit down, by the way. Alright, there's that. Let's go ahead and would they put a fuse box over here? It's not in the usual spots that I'm used to seeing it. And that's it's not spazzing me out, but we do need that, chat. What if it was in this closet? Oh! Good to know. And it's evidently... Okay, light breaking event. Well, we'll put that in the back of the head. Light breaking event. Mares don't like, they don't like lights. So that's a thing. I keep grabbing the smudge and not the lighter. Every time. I don't know why. Grab the lighter. Thank you. Got the smudge. Let's push for UV. We'll put some salt out. And if it steps in the salt, we'll get that UV roll. Alright, let's quit draining our sanity as soon as we walk in, shall we? Alright, I know you've been hanging out in this neighborhood. Okay. Pretty sure you killed the breaker right there. It's not a gen. Still super duper cold. Look. You know, not a wraith. Freezing temps. You know, kind of getting this weird feeling. Okay. The ghost is really trying to cool things down. Really trying to cool things down. Let's get that power back on. Oh, where's my glow stick? Grab the glow stick quickly. It's a no. Alright, we gotta find that closet that they shoved the breaker in. Yeah. We don't want this place to cool off. If my suspicions are correct and it's a Hantu, that's gonna affect our speed of our ghost drastically. The difference between a very manageable ghost and a very unmanageable one is a Hantu in the cold. Alright, let's crucie that room. And we still have one evidence that's peeking around. What would our last evidence be for Hantu? It would be UV is one of them, but what if it's the hidden? The other one would be orbs. I can't remember where I even put that camera. There really wasn't orbs in there. I never saw orbs. Not confident with the yeah, I'm not confident with the guess yet. Here. This so to give you a hot tip, see that ring on the outside of the crucie? That ring represents how far this tier 2 crucie goes. It's just good to know. Still cold right here in this spot, right in the book. Or 2 dots for us. It'd be really neat if you did. Let's do a ceiling spot. Yeah? The devs are hip to the fact that oh, what's up, Olivia? Good to see you. Yeah, Pedro Pascal in the flesh. Let's see if we can get this. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. How you doing? Good to see you. We're just trying to pin down totally not a Hantu. Good to hear. I'm doing all right. Thank you. Awesome. I'm going to get a couple more evidence items and we'll drop in there. But I had this thing. I was thinking Hantu for a couple minutes there. We're playing the new diner map to catch you up. This diner map just came out. We're stoked about it, and we've been we're doing a non-stop diner marathon right now. Robot is Dead gaming style. Okay. Are you there? Where are you? How old are you? Are you friendly? I just shit my pants. That's what happened. Oh my god. You don't like when I talk. Makes you interact. It scares the freaking shit out of me. Spirit box. What time is it right now for you? 9:45 in the morning. Onryo, Moroi, Twins, or Mimic. Let's go. Probably not a Mimic because I've been walking around here and I would have seen orbs, right? Unless it's the sneakiest orbs that I've ever seen in my life. Playing horror at 9 a.m. Unk, WTF. Unk is crazy for that one. Minus 10 p.m. Dang, Cunny. You're right there, and 10 p.m. is like everything's already mellowed out, the day's already happened. Now you're just chilling it off. Yeah, Unk is playing horror games at 9 a.m. Getting scared in a cold sweat. Not a Mimic. Twins on Rio or Moroi. Let's do a... Now, there's a right way and a... There's a right way and a wrong way to do. We're getting a lot of interactions, right? There's a right way and a wrong way to do a couple of these tests. There's a right way to do the Onryo test, a right way to do the Onryo test. One candle, get a blowout. One candle, get a blowout. One candle, get a blowout. That's a right way to do an Onryo test. The wrong way, which how I was doing it prior to this event. All right, Cunny. Sounds good. The right way to do it is, yeah, the candle get a blowout, candle get a blowout, candle get a blowout. The wrong way to do it is to set all 3 candles up and watch for it. Rob the police car. You know, I think that your head's in the right place. What the hell was that? Come on. We're probably going to beat the allegations of Onryo. We've got, it could be twins because there's some crazy shit going on. And there's no, or Moroi, and it's eventing on me, and its spirit box cursed me. Mm? Mm. There's a fucking door in the way. The light switch won't work if there's a fucking door in the way. Excuse my French. Okay, so what we know, we've got it down to, it's one of the two. It's Moroi or twins. It's got to be. There's a lot of, I wonder if it's like Moroi draining me. Here, I got a dip. It's nice seeing you. Have a good day and take care. It was nice seeing you, Olivia. Thanks for stopping by. I think that we're getting drained out. We need to hear those footsteps. Again, let's do this the right way again. I don't want it to spawn on me. Okay? We're not going to pay attention to the cold in the fuse box thing. We're going to let that kind of just mellow out. I think that I have a hearing device on this. Do I? I don't, because we're broke. Remember, we're homeless, so we can't afford an audio device. Could we afford another smudge? Truck, bless me, right now. We could. Wow. Incredible. Okay. This is a guess and go moment. We're not trying to risk it for the biscuit here. Enough risking it for the biscuit. It's cost us everything, even when we had the ghost right. I remember that utility closet has the fuse box in it. Alright. I didn't like that sound. That sound didn't make me feel good. Yeah, I know you're... Is that technically a blowout? You know, Let's just listen for the speed, and let's just let it hunt. I'll set this other smudge right here. Okay. Don't go in the trash can. See all these interactions we're getting? We're gonna know by the speed. There she is. Very slow, right? Or am I going crazy? What if I'm getting slow twinned? I think I'm getting slow twinned. Let's take it. Right? That felt like a slow twin. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. One more. Uno mas. We do have more smudges in the truck. We paid for them. Alright, there's an ad break coming in a minute. If you're not subbed, you might catch a little ad ski. I would wait around, but I'm a YouTube guy, so we're doing this for the YouTube people. Alright, let's get one more. And you killed the breaker. There's no... Let's do the headlamp. Let's be smart and do the headlamp. There's no shortage of stuff going on, which makes me think twins. I mean, the fuse box is all the way out in that closet. It would not be a stretch to think that we have a couple models walking around. What has me worried is if we got slow twinned, if we get the roll and get the fast twin. Yep, water's on. Yep, turn the water off, please. My OCD doesn't want to allow that to continue to happen. Alright, hunt again. That's an interaction. Where's our EMF? Here. I need to get used to setting that somewhere. This new map, I don't have any muscle memory anywhere. That's why I'm getting killed a lot, I think. Alright, where's the interactions? Oh, I'm starting to backpedal. I think maybe it was on Rio. So, my sanity's got to be like in the tank. Right about now. Let's think about this for a moment. My sanity's got to be in the tank. Let's go twins. If we guess wrong, we already don't have a whole lot of money. Let's go with the twins, right? Yeah. Here we go.
Welcome back.
It was indeed a Moroi. I knew I wasn't sure about that. So, yeah, when I hit Spirit Box, it did curse me. That was a thing. It was trying to drain my sanity. I must have been high sanity for most of that game. And since I was high sanity, can I afford my better tier loadout? Like, just something. A little something something. Would be swell. That explains why it wasn't a whole lot of interactions. It should have been more. Nope, can't afford to do that. What about this one? It's a little bit middle of the road tier. All right. Thought I had the nice firelight in here. Do I not? Yeah. Igniter. Oh, firelight. Got ya. Yeah. I got the lighters mixed up. Ah. We gotta shake that off, chat. We gotta shake off those L's. Come back and get a dub. A W. Back to the diner we go. See all those 1-star Yelp reviews were being left. We've been getting them, okay? We've been getting them.
Before investigating. We've had no
We gotta
reports
keep
of
it rocking.
keep an eye out.
Boom, 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 boom. Remember to grab a lighter this time. We're goated. Let's quit taking these fat L's, shall we? Alright, Ghosty, Demons, it's your boy. Not a twin, but a Moroi. I'm Dr. Seuss. Checking the kitchen and the cooler. We got a lot of cooler action today. Not in the cooler. You know, this is a door to outside. Isn't that cool? We haven't checked this out since I've sat down, but yeah, there's this whole area over here. What? Huh. I mean, that's just there. I mean, it's noisy. Okay. Check the manager's office. Nope. No Orbeez in there. The break room. I'd like to get a ghost in the break room at some point. Hold on. Oh, hear that? That's running water. It's a bathroom ghosty. Yep, there you are. That's good for a picture whenever we want it. Let's check the temp in here, since we're getting interactions in here. 48. Not really sold on that. It's this bathroom. So that bathroom has the running sink in it, but dude's he's in the men's, hanging 10. Give us some dots since you're in here, having your private time. I won't interrupt too much of your private time. I heard a switch. Hold on. Those switches still work. Hold on. Let's check that switch. This switch still works. Yeah. That light switch still means not a Mary, even though the breaker's off. That's still a thing. It must be in here again. No. Okay, yo. I'm crazy? Hold up, chat. Did I walk right past it as soon as I walked in? I did. Do it. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I'm gonna order the idiot sandwich. Alright. Let's go. This guy, this guy, this guy. How long have we been in the dark for? A minute. We've been in the dark for a minute. It's probably not a demon. Probably would have already hunted. Because I played too much. Okay. I liked all these lights on. Makes me feel safer. Yo, demons is your boy. Yep. So, I kind of wanted to show off that break room a little bit, but we haven't gotten a minute. EMF 5. Off the rip. Right in the book. Talk to me. Like lovers do. Are you friendly? Where are you? How old are you? Are you friendly? Where are you? How old are you? Are you friendly? Where are you? How old are you? What is your fixation with turning on sinks that I need to get a picture of? I did put a good camera in there. Oh, I got a stretch redeemed in the chat. Okay, thank you for the stretch. Thank you, Kay, for the stretch. All right. It was a good idea. It was a very good idea. All right. Salt, UV. We're going to take 1 sanity. We're not going to go crazy because we've already been dealing with Moroi. Look at this when this is lit up. This view's sick. That's really cool. When it's lit up, it actually looks way cooler than in the dark. In the dark, you can't see all the details that they've put into it. All right. We know the ghost room is over here. Let's make sure dude is still... Oh, freezing temp. We'll leave that here. It's like these bathrooms are connected. Oh, we don't need that now. Jin, Shade, Oni are twins. Let me go grab the damn camera. I just found the skeleton hand. Jin, Shade, Oni are twins. Well, we can't say that it's not a shade because nothing's happened in front of us. Twins, you know, what would it would kind of suck if it was actually twins this time, but I'm really not getting that vibe. I don't think it's that active. Not really. Watch me say that. Watch me say that it was twins last time because it seemed active. And then it be twins and it not be active. I'm really actually leaning toward this if you really want to know. It hasn't airballed though, and it hasn't, look. Yep. Make it stop. Yep. Did I cut that one off? Do more stuff. And show me you doing more stuff. I'm a fan of you doing stuff. If I'm in the room, are you going to do stuff? It's because I took the sanity. It's not because it's a shade, right? It's because I took the sanity. I can't handle that sound anymore. Hiding that third evidence makes the game really interesting. There's nothing going on in this room. Nothing going on. Now, if I'm drained out and it's also shade, shade can't hunt. Put that right there. We'll put our money where our mouth is on that. There's nothing going on in this room. Or at all now. Now, if I'm really drained out, he gets a license to hunt when I leave. Or act from beyond this doorway threshold. And let's confirm that. Even if we have the bathrooms leaking and it's getting cold as hell. Yeah, you know what? Hunt with me right here. This is a ghost room, obviously. Hunt right here. I'm not scared to stay posted up. We've lost all our money. I'm on the verge of being homeless. I will do crazy things to prove a point. Can you interact with the urinal? You can? So Ghost could courtesy flush, essentially. That's funny. Do all the bathrooms work like that? Like, do all the toilets work? It would be cool if you could interact with the toilet paper and like roll more toilet paper down. Dumb idea. Okay. What about this? Okay. We're looking at bathroom graffiti. You know this is a shade. Tic-tac-toe, you lose. Oh. Phasmo, I see what you did there. I see what you did. Gotta be a shade, guys. I think even with the sanity med. I'm gonna give it another minute because I did take sanity med. The whole time I was chugging sanity med those other games and ghosts are acting up. Yeah, let's get out of here. If it's not a shade, we're gonna go find a more entertaining ghost. And also, to test our theory, should be acting up on camera. Because on camera, he gets a license to do things. You know, if it is a shade, it might hunt like this, but this is the fun of playing the game. If you're gonna lose like me, take some of these interactables. Like here, that bell is, I think the bell's my favorite. Having the bell is a thing. We throw the bell in that room. Yep, EMF when I'm outside the room. Yeah. One time, I've attempted APOC a few times. Yeah, I hear the bell. Either that or the cup fell on the bell, but I don't think that's how it works. You know, why does dumb stuff happen to me? Now I gotta know. It can. Ah. What are the odds of that? Okay. It's a shade. Let's go. I'm done. I'm fed up. Get all my money out of the ATM and spend it on $1.50 Sundays, shakes and malts, and $1.50 cherry pie. Get in the truck with my guests and hotbox the truck with my incense. 420 blaze it. All right. Survey says what we already know. Yeah. Okay. Next, let's get somebody entertaining in here. I should have picked my better class, but we are broke.
Take a look at the equipment and prepare
Camera,
accordingly before starting the investigation.
dots, thermo,
No report this time.
action.
Be careful. You're going in blind.
Be careful, he says. Be careful, he says. You're going in blind, he says. The door was already open. What if we closed all the doors this run through? Just for science. What'd that sound like? Hold up. Are these technically doors? We'll close these too. It might get me killed. Okay. Nobody in the cooler? We do know that the ghost can interact with the foam topping. Let's close the door. We're being weird. Let's be weird, chat. Let's get weird. Alright. That sounds like, sounded like silverware, didn't it? Let's see. Silverware would be probably out here. There's definitely, yeah, that's a good guess. See the cold air? Yeah. We'll put the camera right there. Let's put the dots. The devs really do listen to the way people play, keeping all these ceiling dot spots open. It's mighty nice of them. Okay, alright, yep. That's you. We got the recording. So evidently, he gets a license to... No, well, events don't count. They can teleport for events. So, let's get more stuff. Yep. Yep, all of these things. I kind of need to make a custom where I can see what my sanity is. I shouldn't be just running pure nightmare all the time. Nobody does that. None of the cool streamers do that. They always have something so they can modify their sanity, because it's a cool thing to do. I just guess it in my head. Oh, that's freezing temp. Okay. Alright, we're getting stuff walked through. We know it's not a wraith. It's a thing. I really think that we'd be seeing orbs a little more if it was a mimic. So let's rule out mimic. Throwing stuff around. Can we get that on camera? Yep. Just a little too late. Just a little bit too late. I did turn the power on, right? I did. Turn the lights on around the ghost room, right? Let's not. That way we don't scare it. Let the ghost be for a minute. We'll get a little bit more evidence stuff. This guy. This guy. We're carrying Smudge because we've made irresponsible decisions today. Okay. Is dude playing an arcade machine right now? And throwing shit at me. Whoa, dots. Saw him in the flesh. Oh, it's his cell phone that's demonetizing me. Yo, okay. So that's an interactable. We now know that. The demonetizer. Oh yeah. You're probably an Oni, to be real. We already had that. Yeah, definitely an Oni. The whole bodied event thing, I'm feeling pretty sold. But we're gonna confirm. We don't need the book now. We're gonna confirm with do we need to open the doors for them to get slammed shut? Probably. We know it's an Oni, but let's get homie to hunt us and let's see how slow those blinks are, because I was talking about slow Oni blinks earlier, and it's a thing. Where's a spot that's outside of this room that's decent to loot? Maybe this. It's not quite outside of this room, but I bet I've been dying to try this loop spot. We tried this one earlier, and it seems to work kind of okay. But I kind of want to mess with this one. Like, look at this. You could. This looks like a pretty good deal right here. Either that or look at this. This could make a really good loop spot. This, oh yeah. This is like begging to get looped right here. This might be the apex loop spot. Yeah, probably. I mean, they almost made another Tanglewood table with this, right? It's just a lot bigger. And if you're sleeping on the ghost, you're going to get messed up. Or you could duck off, right? Say it's not going your way. When you smudge, you could duck off. Oh, yeah. Oh, look. They thought of everything. This diner map, they thought of everything. You duck off, boom. That's a hiding spot. This is it. Hey, yo, in here, kitchen staff. Do it again. All right, this time we're not gonna be ducked off in there. We're gonna try to do it here. This donut just looks so good right now. Can you interact with this other stuff too? You can't pick up the shake. You can pick up the coffee and the sugar or creamer. Oh, you can pick up the waffle? Alright, Ghost, I'm gonna give you a waffle. If you can appear again. This waffle is yours. Breakfast is served. Alright, dude. The thing that bothers me, Yuri's the door ghost, so the thing that bothers me is there's not really a whole lot of situations to slam. I did not put... Let me see if I put the audio device on this truck. Ever since we went to the broke boy truck, my class is messed up. We did! This lets you do this if you're ever not confident. Look at all that. That's a lot of noises. So all these fans emit... That's confusing. Okay, you almost got to make that stop just so you can concentrate. Doesn't seem like a slow blink to me. I couldn't call an Oni if I wanted to, but what if... Welcome back. What's up, Cunny? Yeah, Unk is still playing the hard games at 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. What you missed is a couple bad things, a couple good things. That's a door. It's right in front of me. Let's freaking Unk out. I wouldn't mind one more hunt. We'll duck off. Turn this light back on in here that we found earlier. We're listening for door slams right now. Getting a lot of interactions. I don't think it's an Oni. That was freaky. I'm still freaked out. There's some demons in the diner. Imagine there's a skinwalker in this game. Freaky. Freaky deaky. Yeah. What's this guy got against lights? Leave the lights alone. Oh! Okay. I think... And what was the spawn on me thing? That was wild. Okay. I think we got a couple more smudges in the whip. I don't think it's blinking slowly enough to be... We've got it down to a 50-50. That's a good place to be. I heard a door interaction one time. That's why I'm not sold on what I think right now. I heard one door interaction. I'm not hearing a lot of doors. I got spawned on just now, and I'm really lucky to be alive, but... Let's go with it. I'm probably going to regret this. I just don't think that the blinks are slow enough to be... the whole bodied event thing's throwing me off. I'm going back in, chat. I just want to be sure. Usually when you... Usually when you know with Yuri, you know. There's not a lot of freaking doors in this, you know? Like, you're not slamming this. That's not happening. I heard one door interaction. There's not a lot of doors around where I'm getting messed with. There's doors right here. We're gonna roll with it. That just didn't seem like a slow blink to me. Usually, with the slow blink of a Oni, you mistake it for being a slow ghost because of the slow blink. We're about to have an ad break here in a minute. Bingo. Okay. Yeah. When you get down to that 50-50 there, I just second guess calling an Oni slow blink. An Oni slow blink it's not my forte. Some people are really good at that. Phantom's really easy to call because with Phantom, you could lose them. And I know that's the two blinking sides of the spectrum. Phantom is not there. Oni's a slow blink, so it's still there. Let's go. Let's step it up back to... Can I afford the good stuff? Yeah, we'll step it up to the good stuff. Alright, let's go back to serving breakfast at the diner. 1-star Yelp reviews. Okay.
Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Some people are in an ad break. It's okay. It's the beginning of the investigation. We're just gonna jump in here. Waffle House? Yeah, Cunny. It's a demonic awful waffle. If you ever hear Anthony Bourdain talk about the Waffle House, like the way he describes it, it's like describing like a church or something. He says it's the yellow beacon of hope. Rest in peace, the legend Anthony Bourdain. We did get Orbeez earlier, so we're not gonna stop looking for Orbeez. We know that's outside. Manager's office. We know there's a door being interacted with, like, very close. Breakers on. And it got kind of cold right here. Right? Like, right. Is there a door in this? Who's Anthony? I've heard his name multiple times. Yeah, Anthony Bourdain. He's like traveled and did food reviews and stuff. That was in here, was it not? Maybe it was a break room. Okay. This is where you can kind of nail it down. This tool right here. Quantitative numbers. Oh my god. This is definitely the ghost room, though. I just want to make sure it doesn't get colder somewhere. Are these hiding spots? They are! Wow. Okay. Break room has hiding spots. Noted. Where did I throw my camera? I'm still laughing about that. Unk playing games at 9 a.m. Horror games at 9 a.m. It's crazy. Damn, Unk. That UV light is like right in the way of a good dot spot. Oh, but look, physics don't matter, right? Or am I going crazy? Can't put him there. If he did, here. It's okay. Alright, Ghost has had time to cool this place off. We're probably gonna go... Not a mimic, because we haven't seen orbs the whole entire time. We are gonna take a sanity. Maybe not. Book. Spirit box. EMF. We're doing good. Let's not jinx it. Cruci time. We're doing too good. We don't want to mess with our streak. As one of the people I used to watch used to say, you know, smudge the ghost, not your pants. Alright, in here. I know you're in here. Well, I knew you were in here. Past tense. Yeah. Who are you? Where are you? How old are you? Are you friendly? Who are you? Where are you? You're whispering at me. Makes me feel uncomfortable. You know who we haven't seen today? It's an odd one. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stuff is happening. A lot of stuff is happening. Like right there. Sort of like break room-ish. You should antagonize the ghost. Call it names. Nope, not in there. Why am I hearing stuff being interacted with in there? No way. The ghost is getting a drink of water? It would be cool if you could catch a photo of that. Let's do that for science. Let's see if we can catch a photo of that. And also we need to do like Cunny said, and we need to antagonize the ghost somehow. What's the most antagonizing thing that I could do? Unnecessary advertising. I'm trying, Cunny. I'm trying. All right, look. Here's a brochure. Here's a menu. We'd like to see what you want to order. Here's another brochure. It's offensive. You know what? I was going to take a picture of your water. Now I'm not going to let you have a drink of water. You're not allowed. And I'm also going to take your book so you can't. Okay. That was a hunt. All right, Connie, you should be happy now that we pissed him off talking about things that he could do locally to make the economy better. Smudge time. We still need to do a little bit of investigating. Hate to say it. Here, and I won't bring the smudge since I just did that. It didn't burn the cruci either. The room, how much freedom it gets in that room. It seems like it gets a lot of freedom in that lane of space. Did it kill the breaker or no? It did. Oh no, I've played a few games on this map now. I don't remember where the breaker is. You're still here, right? That was right on top of me. Do this. Get these down quick. Thermo. 42. See, that's just not... That's not where I want it to be. Oh, shit. It's not a Goryo because I think it switched rooms. The ghost's a manager. The ghost's a member of the managerial staff. Here, take this. The power of Christ compels you to stay in your office. You know, I wonder what... Can you make coffee in here? I've been sent to antagonize. Oh, and you have such a cute dog and a family. Ugh. How am I supposed to antagonize a person like that that has a cute dog and a cute family? You know, you don't deserve to do all the fun stuff you do in your office. TV doesn't work. Why doesn't the TV freaking work? Well, I was going to take your cable away. Are you a dog or cat person? You know, used to be into dogs. Big time. Then lived with a couple cats for a while. Liked cats, but now, if I had to, I would take a dog. Like a big dog, like a big fun dog would be awesome. Like a German Shepherd. Grew up with German Shepherds. This EMF5. We already have EMF5, but let's. I kind of messed up with the assault placement. An elderly victim. Okay. So yes, Spirit Box. Does I think EMF5 rules out Mimic, right? I'm pretty sure of that. Did I turn the breaker back on? I did not. Let's check this really quick and hope we don't get hunted. Oh, let's not get hunted. Pretty sure. Yeah, it does rule out. EMF5 does rule out Mimic. I don't know why, but I sometimes forget that. Okay. Yes to smudge. Yes to salt. And what if it's a spirit again? That'd be cool. Motion sensor. Yeah, it might be a spirit again. We had one earlier. If I only remembered where the fuse box is, that'd be swell. Oh, hold up. Those footsteps were the sound of it walking in salt. Oh yeah. You're not a wraith, dude. You know that now. You could use the light off the UV to see. That's what that footstep sound was. So not a wraith. So spirit or twins is in. It's probably a spirit. Again. Let's get our timer out. That's the quintessential way to be able to tell. Where's another good hiding spot? Oh yeah, in here. Mm-hmm. Get this puppy. What are you interacting with in here? I hear like water gurgling and stuff. Oh, now you're out here. Right? It's between in here and out there. Do stuff. Do stuff, Ghost. Look, we know that it likes to talk. Let's get our sound recorder. I'm not gonna leave the smudge though, because it's getting edgy. But yeah, we know it's a spirit, so we'll grab the other evidence items. Twins would be super duper active. Let's go camera. Let's go sound recorder. And take a sanity just so we don't need anybody getting any ideas right about now when we're trying to make a little bit of dough. There's a right way to play and a wrong way to play. We're going to play the right way. The right way is having one of these. You need to wear it so you can see what you're doing. You don't need to fiddle, fart, and fumble around in the dark. There we go. This is the right way to play. Alright, dude. Keep the camera nearby. It's nightmare, so the sanity will go down. Let's confirm it's still this room. 40's kind of high. Moved. It's in the kitchen now. Try to find my, there it is. Yeah, it moved. And also, let's move our cruci. Let's be smart. How long did it take you to get affiliated? It took me a while. But for everybody, it's different. Some people get it quick. For me, it took a while. Shadow Ghost pick. We'll take it. Yeah, it took me a while to get affiliated. But, my content and, like, my friends' type of content that they make and people that I watch streaming, the different type of content that they make, they were just making different types of content. And everybody's content is different. Like what we were talking about, what do you want to, I could have filmed that airball, but I'm running my mouth. Whatever kind of content you like doing is going to be, you know, it might get a little traction. You could get it really soon, but it took me months to get mine, and it was good when it happened though, and I was very happy when it happened. I have a stream up on YouTube from, I remember when that happened. I don't know if I named it got it. I don't know if I named it that I got affiliated or not, but momentous day for sure. And if you stick with it, you'll get it. It's your first kind of real reachable goal to start with when you're doing your streaming. Anywhere in this kitchen is where you've been. Okay. That recorded. Let's try to go for 2. Got it? Oh, we're into the money now. Now we're making money. We went from, I feel like it's easier than YouTube because YouTube need like so much subscriber demand to get monetized. Yeah, I've still been working on YouTube's my passion project a little bit more than Twitch. And you're right, it is a little bit more of a, there's a little bit more of an uphill climb. But it's super gratifying though. What are you doing? Was that an event? Oh, it super is, Connie. You're gonna get there. If you stick with it, you will get there. Super doable. I can't believe that was an event. Like, that legit freaked me out. Okay. Ghost event, misform. Getting an airball record is goated. It was, it like walked up on me, it charged me. And the way it charged me, I punked out and immediately started running like I was getting hunted. Okay. Okay. We need to not get, we're going to try to get the pick. Maybe. Possibly. Yeah. Oh, there you are. Cheese. Cheese. What are you doing following me around anyway? I'm in here. Go back to your room. I didn't say you could come out of the kitchen staff. Now I said you could come out of the kitchen. I know you're hunting. Cunny said cook something. I want a grilled cheese, and I want it now. Now. Every time I say now and ring the bell, it acts up. I don't know where the freaking fuse box is. I mean, you're running around. That's the thing about playing these new maps is it's so small too. I should already be. Yeah, look at me. Unk is dumb. This is gonna warm the place up. Get to where I can see in this mug. Yeah, it's been out. It released in 2020, a year or so ago, a year or a year and a half ago. It came out with console release, and I think that delayed a lot of the updates. But this map is brand spanking, like new. So this game usually updates pretty good, Connie. This game they has some pretty good support. I've heard because I've watched some NSIM sometimes when I used to have time to watch. And he plays with CJ, the lead art director for Phasmophobia, and the consensus is that they want to keep rolling with this. But I know I've heard them toss around the topic of Phasmophobia too. I don't know how serious that is, but okay, so that was a hunt, whatever that was. Right? Yep, that was a hunt. So wherever he is hunting now, someone gifted me this game. I've never played it because I have nobody to play with, and the one that gifted me this game don't play it. Dang. You know, funny story. I got gifted this game. I didn't buy this game. I was kind of turned off by the look of it, because you know it looks kind of basic. You know, if you look at these spaces, it doesn't look like it has a lot of detail to it, but. And I looked at it and I told my friend at the time, when this thing hunts, it's going to be crazy. I told my friend at the time, I was like, I'm not spending money on that. Then he bought it and it ended up turning into one of my favorite games. Opening these hiding spots so we have them. Yeah, it ended up turning into one of my favorite games. I want to smudge it in the face and do a true spirit test just to make sure that we're not wrong. I know we're not wrong. Yeah, there it is. Hey, yo. Remember I told you to cook me a grilled cheese now? You remember? I want to say that smudge made contact. We're going to start our timer. I want to say that was in his face. Let me grab another smudge really quickly. Get back in the spot really, really quickly. Clock's ticking. You, and you. I want to say, yeah, that we... These fans are throwing me off. I want to be able to see, but I don't want the fan action. There's still like motorized things going on. Like this, I guess this exit lamp emits some sort of, okay, maybe not. Like, see that? It's like going, ee. See the noise that comes off of that thing? Is this refrigerator also making noise? There's just stuff in the diner that makes noise. It emanates so much noise. Look, let's be real with ourselves right now. It's a spirit. Twins, you'd be getting interactions like crazy right now, I would think. Okay, that's 2 minutes. Right now, 2 minutes. Okay. There is stuff going on. Make sure I'm in the dark. That's 2:20. He's having a moment. Still not hunting. That's 2:45. And it's coming up. Doing a lot of stuff. Getting a drink. That's 3. Yeah. We got him. We haven't been going out of our way to do any kind of perfects or anything, which we could. Nah. We aren't going to make that big deal out of it. But we do have spirit circled, yes. Yeah, no way that's twins. 2 successful spirit tests on the channel today. Yeah.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Alright. We don't want to stay out of the action too long. We still got a little bit of time to stream. Let's get right back into it.
Alright, we're here.
Robot is not dead this round. Only in spirit. We got cooked and had our money taken away. But this game, we did pretty good. Looks like they left in a hurry. We got 2 spirits today. Don't know what's going on with that, but yeah. Want to see somebody new. We got hunted down and killed by a banshee one time. A Moroi got the best of us. We got a Yuri that had no doors to slam. That was fun. The ghost isn't chilling in the cooler. Yo, what up, demons? It's your boy. Okay. I knew that door made a weird sound. And now you're throwing stuff. You're on break and you're throwing stuff. You got a problem with working here? Do you feel oppressed? Is it your pay rate? Is it Orbeez? Good to know. He's like rinsing his break room dishes off. The VODs thing, it like stores your videos on Twitch for a couple weeks. They used to keep them all the time. I think they had to start freeing up cloud space or something. Whatever that is, that's above my pay grade. But I would definitely have VODs turned on. That way you could access your content later, just in case you want to download it. Or people after your stream want to come watch it. You can always remove it if you had a bad stream or something and you felt like you're having a rough day being streamed anyway and you felt like it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to turn out. You could go in there and delete it. But yeah, I think it's good to have VODs turned on. That's what I would do if it was me. Alright, let's get a few more evidence. Are VODs automatically saved after stream? Yeah. Yep. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Alright, let's get Smudge. Salt. We haven't gotten UV today. Be neat if we got some UV. And why are we bringing Smudge early? Live dangerously. Help wanted. Oh, no wonder the ghost is haunting the break room. They need help around here. I don't blame the ghost. I wouldn't want to do it on my own either. I don't always like my job. Oh, turn the TV on. What are you doing turning TVs on? Is that what the remote does? Nope. Now the TV works. Alright, look. You can't hunt me. You're not allowed. Thermo says, you're still here? Step in the salt. That would be really cool if you did that. And legit game remove. Got it. UV is a yes. Look, we got feet pics. We'll put them on Feet Finder. UV's a yes. So that's our two. Banshee, Hantu, or Obaki. Okay. So, I think freezing temps is forced for Hantu. Don't quote me on that. We'll come back to that later. Now we'll smudge. We'll get the smudge and the lighter. Because I keep forgetting to grab the lighter every time I go out of the truck. But that's okay because I'm going to order a ham and cheese. Leave that right there for the boys in blue. This guy, and we'll bring this guy just to be able to tell. We are wearing a headlamp now. We're hip. We're in. We're cool. UV cancels out Mimic. And we're bringing a couple motion sensors. If it's a Banshee, it's gonna roam. Ads start here in 30 seconds. Sorry for anybody who's not subbed to the channel. So if it's a Banshee, it'll roam out of the ghost room. Like, we've determined it's the break room. If I'm outside the break room, it'll leave the break room. This is the break room. We know that's here. That here. Right here. Here. Well, actually, let's grab... I don't know how many of those I brought. Are you in the ghost room still? Yes. I don't know what it is. A Banshee till this day. Yeah, the Banshee's the one that it leaves the ghost room and it'll roam to you. Like, so see this motion sensor right here would be good. We just had our motion sensor positively pick up inside the ghost room. So now there's only two ways it can go down. Obaki, which that's the way I'm leaning right now, because I think Hantu is forced freezing temp. Don't quote me on that. We're going to find out. And Obaki's going to do a shift change. mid-hunt. But Banshee is just the aggressor. Think person who tracks you down, kills you. Very, very eventy. Like, see how this is not very eventy right now when we're sitting in the dark? I don't even think we've seen an event since we started, to be real. There's no roaming from the ghost room. We pretty much have a positive ID on Obaki right now. But to push the envelope one step further, let's get the camera and the sound recorder. And we're gonna get a hunt. But how we're gonna get our hunt is probably out in the open. Like out here. That way we can see the shift change in the daylight. So, camera, sound recorder, still got our smudge. We really should do the right thing. Bring an extra one, that way we don't lose. This is, if you want to play and be good, this is how you play and be good. Good thing to not be under-equipped. Okay. Yo. Who turned the power off in here? Yo, is that... Look, the Coke machine hiding spot's open. When do you usually stream, by the way? These days, you're going to catch me on the weekend, probably in this morning block, is where I'm going to be. I might push a late night out every now and then, but here lately, you'll see me in the weekend block, is where I am. So the morning weekend type. Whoa.
Welcome back.
Oh, snap! We just got mimicked! Whoa, hold on. What was the second evidence that I had? Yeah, Cunny, you might miss me. I'm not gonna be on tomorrow. This is it. I can't believe that just happened. We just got mimicked. Oh, that's crazy. So how many times did it change? We were only in the game for 9 minutes. 7 times. It changed its ghost type 7 times. One hunt. Very aggressive hunt. It was an event and then it hunted right there. Dang. That was insane. I cannot believe we just got mimicked so hard. Whoa. My goodness. That was out of nowhere.
All right, we're here.
Yeah.
Look at the equipment and
This
accordingly before starting.
it wasn't really it wasn't a real
Got a report that suggests
worker in the break room that was oppressed. It was a mimic pretending to be an employee. How dare you mimic a member of the staff of this fine establishment? How dare you? I want a refund. I want all of I want all of my coffee money back. This door's a little bit open. It's real cold right here. Here. Let's check the temp right here. You can't, yeah. You can't, you're not supposed to, if you see, like, foggy breath, it's snowing outside, so you can't judge. Without, yeah, you gotta turn the breaker on. Let the heat kind of kick in. I'm hearing some freaky noises. Unk is freaked out at 9 o'clock in the morning. It was 9 o'clock in the morning now. We've been in the game for a little bit, but yeah, Unk is getting freaked out in the morning. Playing horror games right now. What is that gurgling sound? That sound is bothering me. Glug, 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 glug. You put these water dispensers everywhere. There is just so much that emits noise on this map. Okay. We're walking around with the thermostat now. That's what we're doing. Wait till Unk play this game in the night, he will be even more freaked out. Oh yeah. Unk after dark. I'm a 90s kid, so automatically elevated to Unk status. Right here in the dining room. Don't even have to go far. It's probably, well, grab the camera. I was thinking, I was like, you know, it might be a shorter distance to just go to the van and get another camera, but maybe not. Boom, right there. We're set up. We could see Goryo dots with an angle like that. Do like Olivia said, jack the police car. Now I'm a real criminal. Cruci. Book. Spirit box. The power of Christ compels you to not hunt me and kill me like you have been. Freaking mimic. It's crazy. Alright, we know you're here. Are you friendly? Where are you? How old are you? Are you friendly? Where are you? How old are you? Are you friendly? Are you a real ticked off employee? Not someone pretending. Yo, I wish I had the camera on me! Ugh! Yes, ghostwriting. Okay. Now we know stuff. We know stuff now. We have an evidence to help. And if you are stopping by and you're a little bit late, like I said, you can always catch the stream on YouTube later. We've got the whole stream's on there. Any stream I do, most of the time, they go straight to the tube. And that way, just in case you miss an upload, you're more than welcome to stop by, and I really appreciate your support always. We got some EMF stuff going on, and we have found another interactable. It's the espresso machine. Does it turn off? That's the question. It turns off and on. It's just the one, though. It's not both of them. It's just the one. Neato. Can you get ice? You can get ice with your cold Mr. Sprinkle. Yo, that was a door getting opened. Can you leave UV on the door? Alright. I'm done with the ice machine. I'm amused already. EMF 4. What's the temp in here? Still not quite. So the thing about getting ghostwriting, usually there's some pretty like nefarious characters that come with ghostwriting. But I bet you it's not a demon because it would have already hunted. All right. Hold on, I'm getting a call. The ghost doesn't want to talk right now. Call back later. Okay. Yeah, we know. We know you're doing stuff. Orbeez again. But you can't be a mimic. Not for real this time. Probably not they. They probably would have already hunted. It's probably of the mare variety. But we'll know when it hunts. Let's go grab a smudge. Have we been on the map long enough for a Thay to age? Maybe? Maybe not. None of this is sanity related. Let's keep investigating and getting a little bit of the dough in our pocket while we're going. Because we need the money, chat. We do. We need the money. We're not starving, but we could use a little bit of pocket change. I might have to go soon, Unc. It's like midnight for me. Get some rest, Connie. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate you. You were really fun, man. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. Let's go. Still haven't stepped in the salt. Not that it's going to throw again. Our pick did register. Let's we're gonna throw that camera. Another pick there. Talk to me. Talk to me, please. Okay, Uncle, go now. See you in your next stream. See you then. I can't wait. Thanks again for the sub. It means a lot. It really does. You're awesome for that. You're the GOAT. You're a legend in my heart, and you're gonna make me cry. All right. Yep, we're stepping in salt. We're doing that now. Step in more salt. Thank you. What a polite ghost. I've hung out with some pretty cool Thays before. Alright, he wants some ice with this Mr. Sprinkle. We've got the orbs. We can still prevent the ghost from hunting with the cruci. Yep. Parabolic and cleanse. We'll do the cleanse on accident. But we could go grab the parabolic right now and have the parabolic on us. That would be swell. And we'll get a motion sensor, and we'll use the motion sensor for a little bit of evidence. While we're at it, don't worry. The cops can pull off now. Excuse me, Mr. Officer, we've got this one handled. Do stuff. Don't. I didn't say demonetize me, Captain. Alright. Proceeding to be demonetized. This ghost does not want to Give me that parabolic. You're right here. You're standing here. Interacting with silverware, all kinds of stuff. Give me the parabolic. Got the parabolic. Which way were we leaning again? We had Mayor Circle, but it could be Revenant or Thay. Well, no, when it hunts, and it's gonna hunt. Show me you're in this room, please. And not fiddle farting and messing around the counter. Thank you. Maybe it's an old, tired day. Who's just had a long day after working for like 40 years in this place. Hold on, how many videos do we have left? A couple. We can't get object thrown, we can't get disturbed salt, we can't get Orbeez. Alright. I am actually starting to think that we're talking like an old, tired day. I mean, do an event on me or something, you know. You don't have to be this cool. I'm ready. Yeah, you can even come out. All right. I'll go ahead and say it. You can kill me if you want. I shouldn't have said that. That's a rev chat. Hear it, slow footstep, slow footstep, slow footstep, then the speed up as soon as it saw me, and I couldn't even tell where it was coming from. I assumed that it like worked through the swinging door thing and just charged at me. But yeah, that's a rev chat. The easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's a good look. He was the beef jerky man. Yeah, beef jerky man revenant. All right, let's do another. We don't have time for much more than that. All right. Grab our camera. We like to lead camera dots thermo around here. That's how we do it. But I know some people who are pretty good, but the diner's been great. I know some people who are pretty good at leading EMF. That's a really good one to lead. If you want to lead EMF, that's pretty fun. Good way to tell where the ghost room is. Leading thermo is a great one to do, but I'm visual a lot of the time, so I lead recorder and look for the Orbeez. And off the rip, I've been coming in this cooler a lot. Like, I don't know. It's like I'm developing a little bit of muscle memory since we started playing. That's a sink. Probably in a B room. Oh, there's a sink in the The maintenance closet. I would leave that running for a picture, but for the sake of being annoyed, we're cutting it off. Alright, we know we got an interaction in there. This is our best bet right this instant. See what the numbers say. The numbers say Look at that weird blue light emanating off the wall. Alright, did I walk right past the fuse box again? Yep, notorious. Notorious for doing that. The good news is by now... Whoa! I don't think I did that. We're getting a lot of interactions, right? I'm really not the type to cut the lights on in the ghost room. That's really not my style. Also, especially on this map, the UV light thing. Ultraviolet light noise is crazy. Come on, I'm hearing you acting up. Yeah, let's go with that maintenance hallway. For now. Yeah. And we're getting some objects thrown. If we were dealing with a little bit of a Polty type deal. Lights are on. Is anybody home? There's like a bunch of paint can glitching and stuff like going on over here. Because I think there's a bunch of things that can be thrown and maybe... Let's put dots on the situation. How have I not gotten the film for object thrown yet? This angle's kind of goated. Yeah, I actually really like that angle. Oh my god! Alright. Right there. Let's go grab some stuff. Since we have an idea. Aw, lost kitty. Chat, let me know if you know anything about the kitty. They said it was a reward. I'm not saying that that's more important than the kitty. There's also a reward. You could go out this way. Creepy back alley type beat. Let's grab, we'll go EMF, we'll go spirit box, and we'll put a cruci down in there just in case it's feeling aggressive. I think that if it was a demon, it would have hunted by now. Just my professional opinion. Yeah. That's going to give us eyes on what's happening in here. When a young assailant. Yeah, we're over that. Let's rule out Wraith and stuff real quick too. Right now, I'm thinking Holty type energy. It's objects thrown all the time. That would be really cool if we could get one for a hunt. I I would particularly enjoy that. Is it UV for Pulte? UV and ghostwriting. Yeah, let's do one of those. Kind of back up our theory. And we'll take a sanity, so it gives us a little bit of time. Either way, we'll probably end up making it hunt just because of what kind of day we're having. Alright, here we go. Yep, you hear all the objects being thrown? I'm not crazy. That's the MF5 though. Actual twins. Got it. I just wanted an object thrown really bad. And I'm going to leave this kind of more in the doorway just so I could access it when it goes down. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Funny detail here. If you're not watching, you'll miss it. We're going to magnify that detail a little bit. I like to do this to be funny. What if I get all this salt? You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of salt. Pretty sure. Yeah. Like, get real. Right? Got all the time in the world. Look. Undeniable. Alright, do like video of the ghost, photo of any successful reading on an EMF reader, and paranormal sound. We could do that really quick. Paranormal sound, a camera. And we'll grab the sound recorder. Alright, we got our sound. And let me run around the smudge. I'm going to put the smudge down, but not far, because Wraith teleports when they hunt. I'm pretty sure how that works. So grab this, and I don't know, maybe one of these. The entrance is kind of dark. We'll light it up just a hair. We need to be rocking a headlamp. Right way to play, wrong way to play. Alright, let's put this flashlight right here. That's just for something to see. Headlamp's on. We're going to use this. We need that quickly. And this guy. Okay. Do a thing. Oh no, I didn't bring the camera. Dumb. Here. Whatever that was, we got it. And literally always a sink running. Not that one though. Not that one. Sneaky sink. Make it stop. A whisper? Whisper at your boy. Alright, look. You wanna be like that? Alright, be like that. Fine. Be that way. Ba-na-ba-ba-na-na-bow. Alright, do a thing with this. It's a small room to be trapped in. Look. Gotta take out the tripod to use it. It's not coming up. It's glitched. I already have an object thrown. Alright, quit messing with the book. That's the one we wanted. It's like the most throwingest wraith ever. I'm in the room with you. Want to talk now? Okay, dude, I'm going to get a camera. Get a camera. Let's get a candle for a video. We'll get it to blow out a candle. Yep, candle. I don't think that there's much more that we can do for... oh, I brought the camera, apparently. Oh! Banana-bow. Banana. The wraith that throws. The boy who lived. Alright, do something with this, G. You know, do we already have that? Yes, of course we do. Alright, look. Do a candle thing. Make a wish. What a throw for a wraith, though. Obviously a wraith that can throw like crazy. And turn this off before it gets me in trouble. I'll have the candle. Okay? That's fine. We'll take that too. You don't want to do a thing with the candle? It'll be fun. Come on. We know you like to throw stuff. The most throwing wraith ever. If you did not know what you were doing and did not bring the salt out, you would think this is a Polty. But you can obviously see by how I've put an absurd, offensive amount of salt everywhere. That if I'm wrong, that this isn't on me. Got it. That's also good for a sound recording, if you didn't know. If you don't know, now you know. EMF 5 is good for one too. Homie just moaned at me. He's a freaky... Oh, he groaned at me. Okay. He's a super freak. He's trying to get freaky deaky. I'm feeling a room switch coming on. I'm just watching for it because I know. Alright, EMF 5 it one more time. For the vibe. Alright, we got him. Audio's done. We got videos and photos left. We could do... Where's the camera? Me and this camera. Thank you. What else are we missing? Oh, we still gotta get it to do a parabolic. Throwing? I just got moaned at again. Photo and video. I need one more, like, odd video. And that would be done. Cruci Burn would be a good video. Make sure this is still the ghost room before it goes down. It is. Alright, we're getting crazy shit thrown at us again. And also, like, he's made no effort to appear. Just show up. Last video would be great if the ghost just said, "What's up?" I mean, it's getting at... Yep. Come on! We're low sanity as hell in here. That's why I was practicing that switch chat, is I was trying to get to the incense in time. We know it's a wraith. It's a wraith. You got it. We stuck around trying to get evidence. Yeah. We were getting greedy.
Ready for you.
Look, we came, we saw, we hit him in the jaw. We had a lot of fun. And thank you so much for stopping by. It means a lot to me. If you're watching this on YouTube, giving a like, it means a lot to me. Or consider subscribing and turn the bell on for when you see me upload. I like to upload game reviews and stuff weekly. If you're watching on Twitch, thank you so much for the support. It's meant a lot, big time. Your follows, and I even got a subscription. Today's been great. So thank you for everything, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a great day and a great week, and take care of yourself.